Hey, so today I'm going to be talking about the song Breaking the Rules by AC/DC. It's not like a classic of theirs, but it's still a banger nonetheless. So I'll get straight to it. We're going to start, so basically this song's in two sections. And once you've learnt them two sections, it's basically the whole song. So the first one is like the intro, and it'll be similar on the chorus as well. So we start with your index finger, 2nd fret, and we're going to cover the D, G and B string. We can play from the A string down with our right hand. You end up with this type of A chord, an A major chord. Now what you want is your index finger to try and be blocking that high E string. So that requires your index finger to sort of, your knuckle to be out a little bit like this. So work on that for a bit. And then the next chord is going to be what we call D over A chord. And what you do is you just keep your index finger where it was, but you just add on ring finger, 4th fret D, middle finger, 3rd fret B. Now my thumb is right at the bottom of the neck, pinching my index finger. So you can see there my thumb placement. And it doesn't really change. It stays firmly planted there for the two chords. Cool, once you've got them two chords down, we'll talk about the timing. So we're going to split the bar off into what we call 8th notes. So that means 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And we play on the 1 and of the bar. So 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We stay on that chord and just go backwards. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We do it again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the second time around, we hit this G chord. The middle finger's going to be on, the way I play this type of G, it just uses these middle two fingers. You're going to put your middle finger on the 3rd fret low E string. You're going to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret B string. And then what you want is to sort of bring your wrist in a little bit so that it allows this middle finger to mute the A string and this ring finger to mute the high E string. So you end up with... So what you want is the E string, D string and G string and B all ringing out. Okay, so all together. 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4. So that comes in on beat 4 on the next bar. 4 and then we basically repeat the same thing again. The only difference will be the ending. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, and this is with the drum beats in and everything. 2, 3, and 4, and the next bit. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just literally keep our ring finger where it is for the first bit. Just play that G. The next, I'll tell you the left hand, then we'll work on right hand after. So we do this. Then all we do is we change middle finger on 3rd fret to index finger 2nd fret E for chord 2, and then the last chord, so the whole time ring finger just stays there on that 3rd fret B. It's just planted there. And then what we do is we just use index finger to come down from the E string to 2nd fret A. Right hand is going to play E, D, G, E, D, G, then all together. Okay, so that last bit. 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2. Okay, Cool. So yeah, just pause the video whenever you need to work on that. But the main thing is just getting these two chords tight. And like I said, the thumb will play a big part in this. So I have it there, and then if you can see, that's where the pressure should be. Alright, now we're on to the verse. So there's two parts to this. There's Malcolm's part and Angus's part. So I'll teach you both. I'll start with Malcolm. So I'll just play it for you. Okay, so we're going to start with what we call A over C sharp chord. And what you're going to do is you're going to start with, like, remember that original A, so a chord that we did at the beginning. So index finger over 2nd fret D, 2nd fret G, and 2nd fret B. But we only really need to worry about the D and the G string. So as long as it's covering them two, you'll be alright. Then ring finger's going to come over to the 4th fret A. So we end up with ring finger 4th fret A, index finger 2nd fret D, and index finger 2nd fret G. I'm only going to play that 3 times. My right hand's playing the A, D and G string. Okay, so just practice that for a bit. And then we're going to go to a power chord on the 3rd fret A. So what we do is we put index finger. So with power chords, first of all, it's all about your index finger. You want to sort of put it slightly to the side, and like you said, like before, I'm pinching just there. And what you want to aim for is just to have that A string ringing out, and the other strings just muted. So that's the only string that you can hear. Then once that's all done, you add your little finger onto the 5th fret on the D string. Then you should end up with that sound. So again, we're going to play that 3 times. So we've done. Now what we're going to do is play this next chord, which is called a G over C sharp. But don't worry too much about that. All we're going to do is keep little finger where it was, on that 5th fret D, and move index finger down to 2nd fret A. So, okay, so that's chord 2, and then we just move to a power chord to the 1st fret A. So it'll be 1st fret A, 3rd fret D. So the whole thing, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. That's Malcolm's part. Now Angus's part is a little bit more, there's a little bit more going on, but it's no worries. So basically we want to start with this shape. Remember from the beginning, we want to take that D over A shape and just bring it up. So rather than your ring finger being on 4th fret, it's going to go all the way up to 11th fret, which you should end up with this sort of type of A chord. And what we're going to, so just to double check, that's ring finger 11th fret D, index finger 9th fret G, middle finger 10th fret B. Okay. And our little finger should be just waiting at the sidelines, and it's going to be playing just next door, so on that 11th fret on B. Alright, that's the first bit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move ring finger down from 11th fret to 10th fret, and we're going to be playing ring finger 10th fret D, middle finger 9th fret G, index finger 8th fret B. And again, little finger should be waiting at the sidelines, and we're going to be playing 1, 2, 3, and then little finger on 11th fret B to 10th fret B. Okay, let's practice that for a bit, and then we do the exact same thing, but we take them 2 chords and move it down to the 9th fret as opposed to starting from the 11th fret. So once you've learnt that first pattern, you literally just take the same pattern and move it down to 2 frets, rather than the 11th fret will be starting on the 9th. But I'll just walk you through that anyway. So that last part will be ring finger 9th fret D, index finger 7th fret G, middle finger 8th fret B. Then little finger will just be playing between 8 and 9. And then the next chord, which is going to be ring finger 8th fret D, middle finger 7th fret G, index finger 6th fret B. Then little finger will be playing 9th fret to 8th fret. So I'll play the whole riff together. And that's over. Sorry, let me start again. So yeah, and then when it goes back into the chorus, so that's basically just keeps repeating that for a while. And the last one, it hangs on that last chord. 3, 4, and every time. So unlike the intro where it just has that G on chord 4, it's gonna every single time play that little arpeggiated bit. 2, 3, 4. That's basically the whole song. Just practice everything slowly. Just practice all the chords individually, get them sounding tight. And yeah, just let me know if you've got any questions. Let me know in the comments and everything, and I can try and help you out. But yeah, so I haven't done the solo here, but the solo is just kind of over the verse riff, I think. Let me know if you wanted me to delve into that a little bit. But yeah, cheers. Take care.